Good day, fellas. I hope you are ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to play with the LIS 52 aka Polish tier 8 premium medium tank. This tank is one of the better premium tanks in the game, at least in my humble opinion. But I can tell you one thing, there is a humongous difference in this vehicle between shooting standards and between shooting gold. Skill really no shit, Sherlock, I know, and there is why. So if you would pay attention at the penetration of the standard shells, 208mm of penetration is not that great, let's get real. The penetration of the standard ammunition is not looking that awesome. Now, if you would pay attention in the same time into the shell velocity of this tank is 980 meters per second. Once again, not that awesome. But you know what is awesome about this tank? Gold ammunition. And pay attention at this, fellas. So gold ammunition on this tank has 252mm of penetration, which is not that crazy, but shell velocity, it hits like a truck full of, yeah, you know what I want to say. 1569 meters shell velocity. And this is why LIS is so loved by many players out there. You are simply able to hit your shots like a bloody laser, and just because of that, right? Now, once again, LIS with a standard ammunition, it is far away from being awesome, it is far away from being epic, and it is far away from being, oh yeah, that's the best tank in the world of tanks. And I truly want to highlight this, and I am not afraid to say so. But whenever you are shooting gold, oh, this is the moment when this tank starts shining. It's just how it goes, it's just how it is. So if, fellas, you have this tank and you never ever spammed the gold with this vehicle, and you think the tank is kind of average or mediocre or however you would call this, I would highly recommend to go for a couple of games just with APCRs. It actually makes a humongous difference, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, the shells are flying relatively slow with the standard ammunition, and I would not say this tank is so epic or so legendary only with the standard ammo. But now, if we are going to load the APCRs, oh, that was bad shot by me. If we are going to load the APCRs, pay attention how quick the shell is flying and how quick we are connecting our shots. Wait for it, wait for it. Wait for it, Charfooter will make a mistake eventually. It is just simply a matter of the time, and we will connect shot without us being able to open the mouth. That's the best thing about this tank. It is kind of mini Leo 1, if that makes sense, fellas. I know they are kind of different tanks, but it's just how it goes. Beautiful shot on the ML2. ML2 took one for the team. This is exactly what we were waiting for. And now let's try to find a decent angle for this Charfooter. There is a pixel shot over there. I'm not too happy about this, so I'm waiting until he will try to run away, and unfortunately we did not manage to hit him. But once again, shit happens, that's on me. Let's see. Is the Shrek still sitting here in the corner? What the... What are you doing here? My lovely tourist, what are you doing here? Well, he's traveling all around World of Tanks world, I assume. This is how he is doing the things. Okay, let's see. Guard. Unfortunately, we do not have the angle. Never mind, we have the angle. Hi, my man. How are you doing? Once again, standard, it just feels like it is super slow ammunition, and it is not as accurate as APCR says. Maybe the speed is giving the boost for this tank. Now, let's see. APCRs. No, peek, mother trucker. I dare you. I dare you to peek. Guard. You know you are going to peek. I know you are going to peek. Just do this and let me spank you. Caliban is making pressure like this, okay. And he is speaking when I'm not paying attention. Shame. Doesn't really matter too much, does it? Okay, Caliban in the open field. Aim, 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 aim. like a laser. Well, unfortunately, we did not penetrated him though. Let's see, can we spank him once again? Sure thing we can. At this point, this guy is going to die, obviously. I do not really think he can survive this like a laser. Flying like crazy, mother trucker. Once again, is it very sustainable option to spam gold left, right, and center with a premium tank? Speaking about credit making, well, obviously we are going to make credits, okay? Let's get real. We are going to make credits, but it is not my priority choice, or it is not my favorite tank, if I can say so. I am very, very well aware of that this gentleman did not fire it yet, okay? I am super aware of that. I came here to farm the assisting damage from this person's side. I did not even felt how fast that flew. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, we can get a bit more involved here. Guard might think about peeking against us. I have a feeling he might think about this, and if he will, we are going to spank him. Beautiful spank from our side towards the guard, very, very nice. It is not so simple to penetrate this vehicle, because this tank has quite a bit of armor as well, so once again, nice try, guard, but not today, buddy, not today. They still have the UDES, and they still have a couple of the Progettos. Let's see. Can we get involved here? I think standard ammunition will work just fine, considering against what tanks we are fighting with. Standard ammunition bounces. Yeah, the gun handling, I don't know, fellas. I really want to highlight this. For me, gun handling of this vehicle with a standard ammunition is just not that great. I really want to highlight this. And whenever I was rating this vehicle, I rated this tank, obviously I did not give the best accuracy for a medium tank standards by any shape or by any form, and when I did a ratings on this tank, I kept in mind most of the people will shoot the gold ammunition with this vehicle, and it is like a day and night. And when I did a rating over there, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, one of my thoughts is one of the best premium tanks in the game. It is highly dependent on the premium tank. It's like T-44 with more armor, and I agree with this. But once again, you need to spam gold in order to be successful with this vehicle, which can be a problem for quite some people, and I heard a lot of complaints speaking about the LIS overall. Anyways, what do we have? We have the first class. We have the Lev medal, beautiful. We are top by experience, we are top by the damage. We made 61,000 credits by shooting quite a bit of APCRs as well, right? Okay, let's go for round number 2, and let's hope I can shoot more standards to maybe showcase that slow shell velocity and to highlight once again the APCRs are the way to go. Let's go. Round number 2, steps, standard battle. Okay, let's see. First things first, I believe we are going to start everything from very typical position. I want to get to the Charlie 7, Charlie 8, and from Charlie 7, Charlie 8, we should be able to spank enemies every single time whenever they will try to go up like this, obviously. I want to spank them for very first time whenever they are going up. That's very important. Ooh, Scorpion is going in the middle as well. Weird. Okay, look. This is the position where we want to be. And the main reason why we are playing over there, because this area is usually infested by the sniper schnitzel tank destroyers. Maybe Shreks will be there, maybe the same Skoda T57, maybe Progetto, maybe T44 100. I'm pretty sure they will have some guns here, and this is what we are waiting for. We are getting outspotted. Wow, Mr. Shrek, do you have binos? I believe Shrek outspotted us via the 390 meters, so pretty much 400 meters, and he managed to outspot us. Very, very impressive, fellas. Extremely impressive. that indicates for me he probably has the binos, because this tank camo is not that bad, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We are going for a blind shot, and we are making sure we know whenever we are getting spotted or not, right? And in this kind of situation, it doesn't look like we are going to get spotted after we will shoot. That's good. Shrek is trying to escape. Well, not a big surprise, to be completely honest with you. ML1 is sniping from the base. Kind of pixel shot. Let's try to risk it for the biscuit. Unfortunately, we are missing the shot. It's okay. Still fine. Still fine, fellas. Okay. What do we have here? At this point, I believe we need to start considering our live choices, speaking about the enemy sitting over there. I need to figure out how to make some pressure and how to approach them. That's super important thing to say and important thing to do. Once again, I am disappointed with the gun accuracy with this tank, speaking about the standard ammunition shooting. For me, once again, it just simply feels very, very slow, fellas. It truly does feel very, very slow. Do I want to go aggressively? Well, this could work very, very well, or it's going to be disgusting. 1 out of 2. Either it will work well, or either I will cry in the corner. You know what? I'm risking for the biscuit, since this team is already winning the game. So either I'm getting involved, or either I am going to complain about my bad decisions, I guess. We're getting a bit of the assisting damage from the lazy Arta, who is obviously too lazy to move. Not a big surprise, to be completely honest with you. Knowing Artas, knowing how lazy they are, come on. I mean, can we act surprised for them not moving from the spawn? Not every single Arta has a keyboard. Bounce on the side of the tank, you see? You see what is the difference between this tank whenever you are shooting the standard ammunition? For me, it is huge. At least I can feel that by a very, very, very big margin, I would say. Meanwhile, all of those gentlemen are spotted. What that basically means? That basically means I am spotted too, but whenever they will get unspotted, that means I am not spotted as well. And in this situation, we are going to farm a bit of assisting damage. At least that's what I want to believe. Can we penetrate this guy? Fully aiming for 3 days, 3 nights, and we managed to penetrate him. Nice, excellent. Let's wait for another 3 seconds before coming back to the bush, and now we can go into the same bush once again. Yeah, it is kind of scary, I'm not going to lie, because enemies can obviously go for a blind shots and everything, but I feel like this is the right way to do the things. I just simply want to farm some of the assisting damage. What can I say? Let's try to go for another shot. Esterva is taking one for the team. Nice. And we are not even getting spotted after we fire. Wow. Okay, interesting. How about if we would try to take this position over there? I think this will open a bit better angles for us. And look at this beauty. How are you doing today? Very nice shot. Excellent. I should be spotted. I am aware of that, but I do not really mind that much. I am still feeling completely fine. Now, at this point, I shouldn't be spotted. Let's see. What is the chance of us killing this S1 with a blind shot just like so? Or maybe hitting him with a blind shot. Okay, we found where T-44-100 is sitting at. Beautiful. Can we spank him once again? Unfortunately, we cannot. As you can see, we are getting closer to run out of the standard ammunition at this point. What that basically means? That basically means we are left with actually competitive ammunition. Beautiful, fellas. That's all we needed to shoot 15 times in the air so we can actually have a good ammunition with this vehicle. Nice. Very, very nice. And also, fellas, feel free to share your opinion about this tank, gun handling with a standard / gold ammunition. Do you really feel the difference between the ammo type, or do you think I am drunk and I had something more than coffee in the morning? What do you think about that, fellas? This is super important thing to highlight, at least for me. It truly is. Meanwhile, T-44-100, do I care about him? Not that much. Let's go for a blind shot for this guy. I am spotted, doesn't really change absolutely anything. I think I am going to go for another one just because why not? And at this point we need to make pressure through the middle. I know it is risky, I know it's complicated, I know this might be not the best choice because I might take one for the team, but I do not really think we have any other choice how to play the game differently, fellas. We are going straight for this Skoda, and in the same time I would not act surprised if the Shrek will sit next to him on this side, and this is exactly how the things are looking like. Enemies are having blast near the red line, but honestly speaking with you fellas, it's not like they could do something different, and it's not like they had another alternative option how to play the game. It's just how it went. So, speaking about this battle, I think I could have been a bit more aggressive in this game, and I think our score would shine a bit more. Anyways, let's see what do we have in the end of the day. Okay, and we are back. 2.3 thousand damage, 1.8 thousand assisting damage. We are top by experience. We are second by the damage. We made 66,000 profits. And here you go. This is how LIS is behaving with a standard ammunition in a way, right? Fellas, I must do that for research, okay? Full APCRs. Let's go. I want to see as a bare minimum 3, 4, let's say 4,000 damage in this kind of situation. This is the way to play with this vehicle, and once again, I know a lot of people might be upset about this or something, but this is how to play with this vehicle. It's the same situation like you are playing with a 1357. You just need to shoot the APCRs for a full happiness and for a full enjoyment. Let's go for round number 3. Okay, we are back. Round number 3, we have a ghost town assault. Aka, we need to defend our base. This is not exactly what I was looking for, but that's what we have. And let's try to make this game work. So the first things first, what am I thinking and where do I want to play? I would say I am most thinking about playing in this area over there. Why am I thinking about this? Because I can spot people who are trying to go up like this. I think I have enough armor for me to last to play hold down, and I think I can spank them like there is no tomorrow. Plus there is a tiny chance enemies will have EBR or ELC even trying to be relatively aggressive over there, so that would help for a score quite a bit as well. Okay, so now I know it looks pretty weird when I am not sitting in the bush, but this is the position where I want to play, and this is where I am usually playing with many medium tanks or many light tanks. Light tanks usually have enough camo to last, and no one is going to spot you whenever they are peeking here unless you do not have camo skill or you are playing with Sheridan or something else, right? Now, other than that, yeah, that's about it. That's what I have to comment on this. Meanwhile, okay, we are going to change the strategy completely. As you can see, there is no one who are playing on top apart this ELC. I do not really mind this ELC that much, as wrong as it sounds, and I do not really think he is going to be that involved or that brave. So what do I want to do? I kind of want to open my angles for this Skoda, this Renault, and for this AMX. And how we are going to do this? We are going to get just tiny touch more involved, and we are trying to search for a good angles. Look at that beautiful ass. Beautiful shot right up the butthole. 350 in the face. Nice. He's down to one shotable, and at this point he's considering his life choices, and he is going back to the garage. Absolutely amazing. Moving on next. We have AMX 65T. I do not really think we have enough ammunition to penetrate him, or enough penetration to penetrate him, but we'll see what we can do. By the way, I am not so excited about this situation, right? Since enemy can go up and he is not getting punished whatsoever. And I can tell you exactly why. Because our tank destroyers are too far away. Their range is not even close to hit the Skoda. Whenever you are playing with the tank destroyers, fellas, don't be afraid to go over there or go over there. Because then you can actually support people, whoever is playing around this area. If you are going to wank literally next to the red line, you are useless. You can shoot only to this street over there, nowhere elsewhere, right? This is overall general tip. It's not like I am blaming those guys and how dare they. I am feeling completely fine with that, right? I am just highlighting this overall for you, so you are not going to make a silly goose mistake as those tank destroyers are making over there, okay? This is all I want to say. Meanwhile, Arta incoming, definitely not exactly what I was looking for, and we have only 1,500. Okay, at this point I will need to figure out how to play safer and how to get more use without taking so many risks as I took in the first moment of the game. I honestly did not take... Ooh. Bad skill, bad play. I did not expect the EBR to be so aggressive over there, but it's okay. I deserve this and I am mad on myself for being stupid. I played way too aggressively. I did not expect Progetto to go up like this and to punish me whenever I am going in like this, because I actually thought we will have some support if this gentleman will overpeak like this. Unfortunately, we didn't. I'm accepting my responsibility. Shit game. Let's go for a fourth game. And I really want to make this tank work. With a full APCRs, this tank is good. It truly is. Okay, we are back. Only 1,500. This is a bad play by me. Nothing to do, nothing to change. Enemies capture the base. We are accepting our responsibility and we break even pretty much with our performance while missing a couple of shots there and there. Bad play by me. I know I could play better. Let's go for round number 4. I believe we will make it work. Let's go. Look at this. Round number 4 is offering for us camping off kafiels. Looks like even my father is saying, okay, you had a bad round, my son. Don't worry. Don't worry. I have you covered. Very nice. Okay, the bad thing of all this is obviously we are fighting against the tier 10s, but I don't really think it's changing so many things. Pay attention where enemy light tank is playing. Enemy light tank is not playing that well. He's not going to spot, so what we are going to do, we are going to take the most risky play here in the first moment, and we are going to cross just like so. It is so important to take this position. You need to take this no matter what is the price in a way, right? So yeah, crossing like this can be extremely risky. Crossing like this, you might lose some hit points and everything, but if you will do everything properly, you are going to be alright. Meanwhile, we are getting spotted. It doesn't really matter, and soon we will figure out from where we are getting spotted. So the perfect situation in this way is we need to wait for a couple of seconds and we need to peek over there. If I am getting spotted, that means the light tank is sitting in the typical bush. And as you can see, I'm not getting spotted, so that means light tank is not sitting somewhere over there. Good information overall, so now we know we can play loose in a way. We can try to take the bush ourselves and we can get maximum use of all of this. Meanwhile, there is a phase 1 over there who is paying a humongous attention. That's very good play by the phase 1. He is not exposing his side for us, right? Once again, very good play, nothing to add, nothing to say. Meanwhile, I see the free shot to the Mr. Kunze, and Kunze is going to the garage. This is such a bad tank, to be fair with you, speaking about the Kunze. Well, maybe it is not as bad as it is hard tank to play with. Maybe that's what I need to highlight. Anyways, light tank is getting spotted over there. Hopefully we will have some forces who will spank him like there is no tomorrow. This is what I'm looking for, and this is what I am hoping for in a way. Meanwhile, we have the STB who is trying to play here. That's okay. We have another tank in extremely good position over there, because it's going to be extremely hard to dig him out of that position. Meanwhile, speaking of the STB, how are you doing? Snap in the side. Actually, that wasn't a snapshot, that was kind of fully aimed shot. I'm taking my words back. I repeat, not a snapshot, just fully aimed shot. Meanwhile, I want to see the Leo sitting somewhere over there. Can we spot this gentleman spanking the light tank? This is very important thing. And even though I took 300 in the face, I do not really think it is that bad, and I do not really think our situation is so pathetic in a way. We are still feeling relatively well. This is only the start of this game. We can get so much more of all this. STB, he's playing well. He's doing everything properly. He's waiting until I will overpeak. And you know what? Joke's on you, mother trucker. I won't overpeak. I won't overpeak. Or will I? Or will I? 2 against 4 on top of the hill. This is not looking that great, as I would love to say. This is not looking that great, as I would love to say, fellas. Okay, phase 1 is overpeaking here. We are going to take our time to aim, and we are going to spank him in the side. Beautiful. He is tracked by our Arta. That means we should get free shot. Beautiful pixel shot. Beautiful pixel shot, fellas. Nice. Okay, how to make it work and how to get more from all of this. Conqueror, I think we have a good enough angle to spank him in the face as well. Let's see, can we do that? Pixel shot, fellas. Pixel after pixel after pixel after pixel. This is what this tank is capable of doing whenever you are going with a full APCR spam. Yeah, I know it is not valuable option for many World of Tanks players, and I would never ever recommend this tank for a player who is thinking, okay, I'm going to shoot the standard ammunition. It's like T-44-100 in a way. If you are willing to shoot only standards, why would you play with this vehicle when there is so many better options out there? Why would you go for this tank? Bad shot by me. Ooh, 1,500 ammo rack. Unlucky. Unlucky, fellas. Okay, good. Where is the light tank sitting at now? This is the question. Can we go up like this and can we spank the light tank? Or spot the light tank? Light tank is still sitting over there. We have the charioteer in the middle. Can we spank charioteer? Unfortunately, we are missing the shot, but we are getting assisting damage, which is okay. Let's try to get involved in this game, and I am going to be so much more aggressive from now on. From now on, I'm going to be so much more aggressive. A half aimed shot straight in the middle where we are aiming to. Let's see. In a moment, we are going to try to take the position over there. This can be very silly from our side. We might, I repeat, we might get slaughtered just because of this, but you know what? I am brave, mother trucker. I told you we are going to go for a better score, and oh boy we will. And oh boy we will. Our team is winning this game quite a bit. Speaking about the amount of the hit points, our team is leading. It is 4,000 and we are leading by the 4 guns as well, which is always nice and always welcome. And at this point I am trying to figure out how we can approach enemies over there. I probably could make a bit of pressure like this, but it is going to be relatively risky. And in this situation I want to see, do they have anyone in this bush, yes or no? By the looks of it, they do not have anyone in this bush, because I would definitely get spotted. 100% I would get spotted by taking this position right here. Do we want to go for T30? T30 is sitting over there on the corner. That's good. Let's try to find a decent angle. Taking our time to aim. Kaboom. Direct hit, obviously, because we are aiming our shot. And our Su is brave. Our Su is brave. He is making pressure like there is no tomorrow, and he is officially dead. That's what I thought. And that's how we are throwing the game, fellas. Instead of having 4,000 hit points advantage, we have only 1,500 advantage at this point, and 300 advantage at this point. And yeah, making pressure towards the enemies in this situation, it is a very, very hard job. It truly is, fellas. It is very hard job, honestly. This Emil is holding very, very well. We are losing by 500 hit points at this point. At this point, we are losing by 500 HP. Shame. This is going to be a very long game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, but unfortunately there is nothing what we can change about this. Either we are being patient or either we can cry in the corner in this situation. I wonder, do I want to go for a blind fire over there? In this situation, I would love to be a light tank. Ferrari. Going through the middle and trying to spot them all in a way. Okay, T30. What we need to do, we need to try to punish this gentleman just like so. I am going to go for a blind shots because I have a feeling he is sitting around this area. That's what I want to believe, and that's what I believe in. I could load some high explosives, because high explosives would showcase are we hitting our shot or we are missing our shot. This is the thing. So for example, right there, I haven't seen splash, did you? Let's see once again. Nope, this is not a splash. I need to give the information for our gentlemen. And let's try to go for a blind fire. We have 14 ammunition left. It is completely fine. It is more than enough, fellas. Probably I'm missing my shot, to be fair with you. 12 left. Okay, let's try to figure out how to approach the enemies in this situation. This is a hard one. It truly is. We need to be very, very sneaky, and we need to figure out how we can make pressure without getting spotted and without getting pretty much slaughtered. As you can see, we are moving from the bush to the bush. Nice. Our budget decided to make pressure. Beautiful play by the budget. We have Trash 103 in the middle over there. Good. Very, very good information. And let's hope our team will eliminate this T30 before he will get unspotted. Beautiful. Very, very nice. Okay. That's what we have for now. We are still winning. We are once again winning this game, which is always nice and always welcome. If I would make a bit of pressure, will I have enough support or will I have any support whatsoever over there? Okay, Trash 103, beautiful shot into the Trash 103, and we know where STB is sitting. STB is sitting over there. Okay, very important information. Enemy Arta drowned. So typical. Not even acting surprised, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Not even acting surprised. I think this guy is sitting here. Ooh, hi, how are you doing? Beautiful. Luckily for us, our Kapaza have a balls. And with his balls, obviously, he will spot enemies whenever enemies will make one or another mistake for obvious reasons. Right, that's great. Trash 103 is trying to get involved against us. Not the wisest choice by this gentleman, but I managed to miss the shot, which sucks. Doesn't really matter. We are spanking him in the face. Beautiful. He's down to one shotable at this point. And I could easily spank him into the cupola without bigger problems whatsoever. Good. And now we have a situation when we are fighting against single STB-1. We have two guns, they have one gun, but that one gun has a crazy DPM, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to figure out how to approach him without getting completely effed for no reason whatsoever. Conqueror is moving in front, we are moving in front. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. STB is sitting over there. I'm trying to spank the STB. STB luckily missed the shot. That's very good. Obviously, my father is helping us over there. Now we are going for a tracking shot. We are tracking him once again, and Conqueror is saving the day. Woo! Okay. That's what I am talking about. This is what this tank is capable of doing. We went for many blind shots left, right, and center. But most of the shots, I would say 80 to 90% of the shots we managed to hit. And that was good. I mean, this tank with a PCR set is very solid vehicle, fellas. It is truly very solid vehicle. Meanwhile, like I said, we were going for a blind shots left, right, and center. So we have 5,000 damage, 1,500 assisting damage. We have a solid ace, which is always nice and always welcome. And we finished our game with 5,000 damage and 1,500 assisting damage, 1.5 base experience, and we broke even kind of just because of the blind shots I fired. Now, if you would pay attention over there, you would see I fired 30 times, I hit 17, and I penetrated 17. So whenever I was hitting, I was penetrating. So that's a solid one. Anyways, all and all, after 4 games, our performance is 3,000 damage and 1,400 assisting damage. I think all and all, we made the tank work, and my message is very simple. LIS is a bad tank with a standard ammunition. LIS with a gold ammunition is like a day and night, and it is like a fox in the chicken coop. That's what I have to say. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a blast and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much for everything, for your time, obviously, for clicking that join button on the YouTube, for using index page, for buying bananas there, for absolutely everything, fellas. Obviously, our lovely patrons, thank you. I hope I am worth it. I am doing everything from the bloody bottom of my heart, and I hope you are having a good time together with us. Thank you, and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.